For an entire year, a girl texted me riddles, questions, and clues about herself only at the end. Did I realize she was my crush? But it was too late. She had already lost her battle with stage 4 cancer. It's been 5 years, and I still can't get over her. I was just 15 when a girl I didn't know started texting me every single day, sending riddles and clues and questions. I didn't know why, but I couldn't stop trying to figure her out day after day. It felt like a puzzle I had to solve, but I didn't know what was waiting for me at the end. Some days the riddles made no sense. Other days they felt like she was trying to tell me something, but I was too clueless to get it. I kept texting back, hoping to learn more about her and maybe get a little closer. Every day I waited for her message, my heart racing with each new riddle. Some were easy, some were impossible, but I kept trying. I didn't know her name or why she was reaching out, but somehow her words pulled me in, like I was the only one who could understand her. It felt like we were connected through the puzzles, like she was letting me into her world piece by piece. Sometimes her clues made me laugh, other times they made me think about things I never cared about before I started wondering who she really was. What her life was like and why she chose me to share all this with. It felt like I was chasing a ghost, someone just out of reach, but I couldn't stop wanting to know more. Every message was a new piece of her story. I started looking forward to those texts more than anything. Even when the day was bad, her messages gave me something to hold on to. I didn't know her face or her voice, but somehow she became the person I thought about the most. It felt like we were connected in a way I couldn't explain. Like her riddles were the only thing that made sense in a world that felt confusing and loud. Weeks passed, then months, and still the messages came every single day without fail. Always something new. A riddle, a quote, a question that made me think. It started feeling like a routine, like she was part of my life, like we had this secret bond no one else knew about. I never asked who she was, and she never told me. But deep down, I felt like I already knew her somehow. One day she asked me if I had a girlfriend. I said no. Then she asked if I wanted one, and I told her not really. Then she said, what if it was her? I hesitated and said, sorry, I already had a crush. Her name's Julin. She asked what Julin was like, and I told her she's the most popular girl in class. American, with long brown hair, perfect body, straight. As neat, soft-spoken, kind, warm-hearted, quiet. A bookworm, cold but sweet, like no one could reach her. After I told her about Julin, she didn't reply for a few minutes. Then she said, sounds like she's everything? I'm not. I told her that's not true, but she just said, haha, don't worry. I was just curious. After that, her riddles started to change. They felt different. Like they weren't just games anymore, they were deeper, sadder. Like she was trying to tell me something without saying it directly. Then her riddles changed. She started asking things like, what does Julin's laugh sound like? How does she smile? How would she react if someone cried in front of her? What would she do if she knew someone liked her? I thought they were just random questions, but they all sounded like Julin, like she was trying to compare herself, but hiding it behind the riddles. I didn't realize it back then. Kept answering her questions, not thinking much about it. Just playing along like always. But deep down, I started feeling weird. Like maybe there was something more behind her words, like she was trying to show me something. But I still didn't ask who she was. I thought maybe it was just a bored girl messing around, but I didn't know how much it actually meant to her. Then one morning, everything changed. Our teacher told us to go to the auditorium. Everyone was quiet, confused. No one knew what was going on until the principal said Julin had passed away from stage 4. Cancer. I froze. The whole room went silent. Some students cried, others just stared. I couldn't believe it. Julin, the girl I'd been crushing on, the perfect girl, was gone, just like that. Then the teacher said Julin had been crushing on someone in class, someone quiet kind, always helping others, someone who never even noticed her. Everyone started whispering and looking around. My heart started racing. Then she said Julin wrote about him in her journal, how she admired him from afar, how he made her feel safe without even trying. And that's when I went speechless. After the ceremony, the messages stopped. No goodbye, no final riddle, just silence. I kept checking my phone every hour, waiting, hoping. But nothing came. Days passed, 4 of them. And I still didn't know who had been texting me. Then I looked at her empty seat in class, and it finally hit me, all those questions, all those clues. It was her, it was Julin. And I never knew until it was too late. As I cried, the teacher came over holding a worn book. She whispered she had asked to give it to me after Julin died. I took it shaking and opened it. Everyone in class started crying too. Her words, her secrets, all written there. And in that moment, we all felt how much she loved me, even if I never knew before. Then I turned the page and saw her letters all written to me. She said she loved me so much. She thought I was beautiful and cute. She dreamed about me almost every night, dreamed of holding my hand, of marrying me, of kissing me someday. The words were so full of love. It felt unreal. Everyone in class went silent, shocked, speechless. No one ever knew. Jolene felt that deeply. 5 years later, and I still cry like it happened yesterday. I refused to get help. I didn't want to forget her. I couldn't. Every night I scroll through our messages, reading every word, every riddle, every moment we shared. I keep hoping maybe one day one more message will appear, but it never does, and I still sit there staring at the screen like she's about to say something. One night I fell asleep with my phone in my hand, and I had a dream. I was standing in a field, and there was a girl in the distance. When she turned around, I froze. It was her, Jolene. She ran to me and hugged me tight, crying as she whispered, "I miss you, James. Please do get help. Please, I loved you. I still do this for me. Get therapy. Please, promise me." I woke up with tears on my face and her voice still echoing in my head. It felt so real, like she had really been there, like she reached out from wherever she was just to help me one last time, and in that moment, I knew what I had to do. I picked up my phone and searched for a therapist. It was the first time in 5 years I chose to live, not just wait. I went to many therapy lessons, and now a few weeks later, I'm finally feeling better. I still miss her every day, but now I can smile when I think about her, instead of just crying. I still read her letters sometimes, but now it feels like she's telling me it's okay to move on and live my life. She may be gone, but her love saved me, and now every time I see the sky, I smile a little and whisper, "Thank you, Jolene, for everything, for loving me, for choosing me, even when I didn't see it. And I promise I'll live the life you wanted me to live, not just for me, but for you too."